I'm all right with it. It looks like we're ready to go. Game number 1, wishful thinking to secure a playoff spot in that 4th group. NACL return season. JOFA back in the attack. Shot, and they score. What a way to start as Waldo finds the back of the net.
I mean, that's exactly what you want to see on the side of JOFA, starting out heavy right there. And just like that, just off the rush, and beautiful job. 3 men crashing the net, different options to get that pass to go on the one time, and Waldo makes no mistake.
He's good to go. He gets his opening goal. As I will continue to comment on friggin' Endo Mills in chat, trying to get me canceled. You're a great friend, sir. Get your spot on those procasts earlier today, and this is how you repay me. As JOFA nearly repaid Eruption for some spot defense there. Waldo has it again, nearly picks the corner, rebound, and scores. And what a start to this game for JOFA as Savvy finds the back of the net, make it 2-0.
Absolutely amazing right now from JOFA, and Eruption kind of seemingly in shambles right here, as once again it's from down low that JOFA are able to get that. It's kind of an awkward shot that goes off the goaltender then across, but no one really on that man on the back door, and he just kind of taps that one home. 2-0 now on the side of JOFA. Eruption got to find an answer and got to tighten up the back end.
It's going here for Eruption. It's been a rough 7.5 minutes to start things off. Czar's pass, good opportunity there for Marnes as well. Bit more offense. Again, the counterattack looking dangerous. Waldo, the pass, they score! Savvy second, and JOFA running away with it early in the first period.
The trailer receiving the puck, and maybe a little bit of an overcorrection there from Eruption. They get caught collapsing a bit too deep, and Savvy just has a clear line right to the goaltender. Both defensemen kind of on a single side right there as they're trying to take that one away. And once again, Lemieux just maybe a little bit out of position, and reactions a little bit sluggish so far in the early going here. Throwing some shots on net, just got to feel their way back into this game. It is still early, 3 goals, you know, it hurts, but it's still plenty of time left for them to respond here.
Reacts leading the way up ice. Here's Waldo. Shot, scores! Jason gets involved as Waldo picks out that pass. Unbelievable turn of events here. JOFA running away with it in the first period.
Running away may even be an understatement at this point. Their rush play is just so good. Consistently, they're able to get at least 1 man behind the defense right there. And
the attacking zone, React's pass doesn't quite get there. Good job by Jason to hold on. Finally, Eruption. Things going, not quite there. Opportunity, backhand, scores! And it's Mazar finding the breakthrough for Eruption. Better late than never.
Absolutely stopping the bleeding as soon as possible right here, and in the same period. Again, back to just a 3-goal deficit, 2 periods to play, and 6s. Anything can happen here. And we've seen some crazy, wild, uncontrolled, chaotic at times, back and forth action so far, even in that first match between, you know, 2 of the better teams here in the NACL. JOFA's lead cut to just 3.
Weiss, huge hit. Puck recovered. Jason trying to hold it, turns it over. Mazar, the goal scorer. Down for Weiss, back to Mazar, all the way to the point. Eruption just trying to find a shooting lane at the very least, and there it is, they score! It's the defender Zoop stepping in. I believe that's 2 for 2, and Eruption back to within 2.
It's absolutely a huge response right here. They've done exactly what they needed to do. Number one, they're taking the puck away from JOFA, and they're not giving them those quick rushes back the other way either, and they're really trying to play a bit more for their goaltender Lemieux, who was definitely hung out to dry just a little bit on some of those goals right here. They've cut the deficit in half now completely. It's just 2-goal differential, and once again, plenty of time, and here they are on the attack again.
Final 30 seconds here. JOFA held off the scoreboard for quite a while at this point, trying to get back to a 3-goal lead. But it will be Eruption. Final 5 seconds. One more chance. Weiss, the feed. Zoop scores! It just crosses the line. Davos said, where's the leak? You found it in the JOFA defense. The lead is down to 1 heading into the third period.
Wow. Talk about a tale. Well, I can't even say two halves. This game's still got plenty of time left in it. Just talk about two different sides to Eruption we've seen. We saw a team that didn't seem to start on time, that really couldn't stop anything on the back end, and all of a sudden here, they're back within 1 off of 3 great goals of their own in response to what JOFA did early on in the game. I mean,
JOFA finally clear the zone, and that will do it. Might they get a parting goal? Not this time. Zoom takes it away, but JOFA hold on for a 4-3 victory. Time will tell, but the Thundersticks are out. The puck has been dropped, and we are ready to go. And we'll see what Eruption can do. Feed in front, just wide. Husey May got the left pad on that one. Although looking, great use of speed. Pass over, shot, scores! Savvy picking the corner. And it's a 1-0 lead for JOFA here in the first period.
Beautiful play by him, and rough for Lemieux. Decent positioning, but Savvy getting in with plenty of time and space right there. Good drop pass. See the defenseman a little bit flat-footed there. Goes for the poke, misses it. He creates that space and picks that top shelf on the short side. Big goal right there for JOFA. It's exactly how they wanted to start this one, and well, how they kind of started the last one, albeit a bit later into the period.
Really tied this one up. Here goes Waldo. Easy to spot this time out. Good interception there in front. That's Parksy leading it all the way down to the other side of the ice. Mazar, the feed, the shot, the goal. What a play for Eruption, end to end. And Weiss ties this one up at 1 apiece.
Beautiful job by him as well to delay and cut across the front of Husey right there. Just such a nice counterattack. And once again, Eruption have answered in kind to an early flurry of JOFA. This time just the 1 goal, so they've tied it up here. And yeah, can't really say much else. That was just such a nice rush play. Multiple passes through the middle and good patience by Weiss once again to cut across on the forehand around Husey and tucks that one home.
Already playing out differently than what we saw in that first game. 8 minutes to play in the first. JOFA back in on the attack. Get that lead back intact. Good poke check there by Zubin. Quick passes by the forward. Good move there. Still holding on to one shot. Scores! And that time it is Weiss getting the last one. I believe it was Mazar on the previous goal. We stand corrected. And we stand corrected in terms of thinking this game might play out in the same way. Eruption have their second goal here in this first period.
The only similarity is just the sheer volume of goals being scored, but this time Eruption with the advantage. Yet again, another good counterattack. They open up space and get that one-timer in that high slot on the rush. 2-1 now in their favor. That was Marnes rushing in there right there. All the speed in the world. You said it. That poke, absolutely clutch right there for the defenseman of JOFA.
Shot differential. Here's Waldo. Across, they score! Where's the goal? Well, there it is. Jason finds the back of the net. We are tied at 2 as Lemieux could only hold on for so long.
Absolutely. Husey, that save looks even bigger for him. Or sorry, that poke check on the other end in front of Husey looks even bigger at this point, as just off the back of that, JOFA are able to come back the other way and capitalize. Huge goal for them and a huge goal to tie it here in the third.
Tie game. Savvy for JOFA. Reacts. D-to-D pass. Timmy. Good glove save by Lemieux. Great look for Savvy, and goaltender was up to the challenge. I mean, fortunate for JOFA to have that not go in, but it ultimately doesn't matter. The one-timer off the draw, and Eruption regain the lead. What just happened in the last 30 seconds?
Well, that was a heck of a one-timer right there. Just beautiful play off the draw. My goodness, that was an absolute howitzer right there from that left circle.
Mason feeds it back to the point. Husey heading to the bench. Mazar, the feed for Weiss. Chance shot, and he scores. The empty netter seals the deal. And Eruption will, in fact, earn 2 points on the night.
I mean, wow. Just wow. Survival. A game of survival for them. They do it just long enough, and stick taps for Lemieux back there. He kept them in this when it looked like they could have been out, and they will survive.